The Minister of Works, Engineer Nweze Umahi, has assured contractors of the federal government's willingness to engage on contract review and cost augmentation on all the inherited ongoing projects in view of the geometric rise in the cost of contract elements caused by the inherited challenging economy. The minister made this known during a meeting with contractors and the media in Abuja. Holina Adejoh was there and now reports.
The Minister of Works, Engineer Nweze Umahi, at a meeting with contractors in Abuja, said that contrary to report in some sections of the media, the federal government, in line with the renewed hope vision on road infrastructure revolution for economic growth, will review and cost augment inherited ongoing projects across the country.
Neither the President nor FEC directed that inherited projects should be stepped down. Rather, it was Mr. President, out of his magnanimity and very exceptional, that directed that all inherited projects should be made alive through appropriation, promising that he was going to be looking for ways to fund the project even outside the budgetary provisions through the National Assembly.
The Works Minister, who read out the contract clause, noted that project costs must match the reality of time, adding that the basis for contract review must be according to budgetary provisions. He said the Federal Executive Council has directed the ministry to work with the Finance Ministry and the Ministry of Budget and National Planning for projects in 2025.
So, in line with Clause 51, subsection 1 of the special conditions of contracts, which are all part of the contracts you all signed and the agreement, the clause states that the engineer can direct, subject to approval by the employer, that the contract signed, the scope be changed in terms of reducing the quantity, the quality, the forms, the timing, etc. And so we're going to be relying on that clause to begin to review contracts that were inherited within the limits of availability of funds. And we go for another review when more funds are made available.
Engineer Nweze Umahi, speaking further on project visualization, said the present administration inherited many of such projects, but will concentrate on completing one carriageway before moving into the second carriageway.
We inherited a lot of projects with dualization, and so the PAM Secretary and the directors will be reaching out to you. For example, in East-West Road by RCC, we'll be insisting that they get committed to one carriageway and finish it very quickly and turn it over to the public. Luckily for us, we have enough funding for both carriageway, but we want the suffering of the people to reduce by engaging in one carriageway. Do everything possible to finish it. Then you now go to the other carriageway. But while the other one is going on, you have to maintain the other one so that people can use it. Let me use the example of Sokoto to Zamfara by CBC. We changed the scope of that project to be rigid concrete pavement, and the contractor is doing very well. But our directive will be to maintain, don't touch the existing one, only maintain it, and they concentrate only on the new carriageway. Concentrate only on the new carriageway. When we finish the new carriageway, then we will come over to the existing carriageway. For example, in Lokoja to Benin, only one contractor is working there, then plus tax credit of BUA. So, in Ekpoma section, both carriageway must be done because the two carriageway already lost. I hope my directors are noting
The Works Minister promised to involve the public in ongoing projects, reiterating commitment to periodically publish work done. He warned contractors on delay tactics, saying such jobs will be terminated, and the contractor reported to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Holina Adejoh, ASU Television.